Hello lovelies and welcome to Insomnia Gaming. I can't sleep. I haven't slept. And I'm fairly certain I am not going to be able to sleep for the rest of the day. So we're delving into the Outer Worlds. I've heard some good things, I've heard some bad things, but I still haven't played it. So this is the first playthrough. Okay, I'll get used to looking at the machine. Okay, continue. I have no idea if this game is any good. Like I was on the verge of.
When prosperity awaits you in the stars.
Okay.
Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations.
Sounds
A
great.
trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment.
Yeah,
With only a minor
awful.
term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay. Points remaining. Okay, so fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. That'll do. Points available to.
I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
Dialogue. Inspiration or determination. Ranged. Tech. I haven't got a fucking clue.
Canon material. Or at least captain.
No discernible aptitude. Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. I'm losing my voice. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon. Am I supposed to select one? Select the career aptitude that your character possesses. Okay, I'm going to go with one that's closest to me, I guess. Okay, that sounds horrific. Food additive tester. Construction, cashier, bureaucrat, no. I'm just gonna go with no discernible aptitude.
No discernible aptitude? We'll see about that.
Okay, face. That'll do. Eye colour green. The brows can stay, I don't care. Eye size. Mouth size. Nose can stay as it is. Cheeks. I have like... What the hell am I doing? I can't even see. Is that making him... Okay, no, I have... Okay, hair. Okay, that's closest so far. They have a long version of that? No, okay. I guess we're going with that one then. Hair colour. Where are the reds? I've already gone through them. Are you kidding? Is that it? Is that red? That looks brown. What do you mean? Wait, are you telling me there's not a red option, or am I just fucking blind? Okay, that'll do. I don't care. Eyebrow style. I can't see. I have a full fringe. Fuck it. It can stay as that. Features. Makeup. I don't even know. That? Yeah, that'll do. Make her a little bit scruffy. Oh, none of the scruff is good. Okay, fuck it. Age. I don't goddamn know. What the hell? Let's say that's 20s, so 30s. That must be 30s. Enter your character name. Okay. Is it just your first name? Yeah, fuck it, okay. Yeah, that'll do. Yep, awesome. Sounds good. So fucking nice.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status, structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was
Inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
Lovely.
Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately,
Fingers
I
fucking
used the last
crossed.
of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
Okay.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Okay. I like it so far. It's pretty tongue-in-cheek.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure.
I'm
I've
sure.
also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Well, that seems to have gone well.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding ship go to waste.
Can I loot his body?
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
So I can't loot his body. What a shame. That's very Wizard of Oz. Okay, that's how you jump, that's how you run. Awesome. It's super pretty. B to sneak. Okay. Take, oh, what the fuck is a Drino? Oh my god, that is annoying.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Can I pick this up? No? Right, I'll just go fuck myself then. Surely that means death if I jump down there. Surely. Yeah, well. Okay. Okay. Hey,
you,
bud.
come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stinks.
Okay.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right?
Did you even
Just
have any
barely
training?
scraped by with my
before?
life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
The fuck
All
is this
Spacer's
thing?
Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Are you a walking advert? The fuck?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by our provisioners for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Okay. That sounds great.
Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something?
Okay.
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna take your stuff. Hope you don't mind. Oh. I'm sure you'll be fine if I leave you with nothing. How the hell do I have to explode this?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Grow up, it was just a bit of a bang. That's gonna get tedious. What the fuck? Tactical time dilation due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation. Your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation TTD button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as so it's like VATS. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving it and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Okay. Yeah, so it is like that, basically. Do I need to kill you? Don't know if I did, but did anyway. Oh, I can sleep. I don't want to sleep for such a weird amount of time to sleep for, but okay. I'm just gonna continue stealing your stuff. Oh, look. Bits and bobs. Can I loot his body? I can. Take all. Cheers, mate. You're a fucking star for that one. Sorry if you were a good guy. Where am I meant to be going? This way or that way? Does it matter? Not bad for a bitch who's been in stasis for 70 years. Okay, well, you're useless to me because you have nothing on you. What were you after, though? Anything good? Oh my god, it's so pretty. Ooh.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Okay, hi. I think I just killed your friends.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Okay.
Really? How is he? Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Okay.
Here we go.
getting paid. I'm just gonna loot. Loot that body. Loot that body. What are you? What can I do with that? Is it worth money? Okay. Fucking hell.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Okay.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Hi.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
Cool.
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
That's rude.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty.
The fuck?
Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Am I about to be fucked off of this shit?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Unfortunately, I think I squished on
from
him.
anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Yeah, he's dead, mate. He's squished.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Yeah. He's like dead as hell, mate.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
You've been promoted. Level up. Congratulations. You've gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new pack every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time. Fucking great. Love that for me. Yeah, I get it. Let's do handguns. What do you mean? Oh. Okay. dialogue's already put. Let's go with. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, that's fine. Awesome. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on the enemy you're targeting. Okay. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Okay. Alright. Toughness, 50% base health. Fuck it, we'll start with that. Well, since this is my ship, I'm assuming I can help myself to whatever the fuck I find on it.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Wow, that's fucking great. What can
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Well, that sucks because...
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain.
Great.
Help yourself. No, really.
I don't know if she's being sarcastic. What is that? Okay, camera. Alright, awesome.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
I get that. What is that? Tossball stick. Is it worth anything? Can you hit people with it? The fuck?
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Who is hammering? Okay, well.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
Is now.
You sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Okay. Well, I'll just be on my way then. Thank you for the free ship. Oh, it's so pretty. I didn't play this for so long because there were so many people that were like, it's so shit. Are you a dickhead?
Come out and play.
You are. Excuse you. Is that a machete? Because I want it. Oh, it is like that, but like kind of better actually. Although you don't have long in it. Oh, you killed people. Well, I'm just gonna loot everything. Why are they dressed like fucking clowns? Okay, great. We'll just be on my way then. How the hell do you reload? Is it not X? No? Do I not need to? Okay, I'll just go fuck myself then.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Hell.
Oh,
Don't go ambling out in those hills, there's a more I'm just passing.
ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Are you all just like walking advertisements?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater.
The fuck is
We're
that
all
mean?
part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Okay.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean.
Always.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
You rent
Renting
your
means
grave
money.
sites.
Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
So basically, you're running it even after you what? Okay.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a
Abernathy.
special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Like Abernathy's farm. Okay. Why is Abernathy a special
Just
case?
is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay. Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Right, so what happens?
Yeah?
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Okay.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
What are you canning?
Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, the company's gonna duck my pay.
Wait, so human beings are company property?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Okie dokie. Hello? Can I talk to you?
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Okay. Okay. Hello.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set 'em. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Sick house. Hello, hi. Apparently you owe money.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Excuse
Physical
you.
hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Is that okay? Lawfulness has taken over godliness, I see. Alright.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
The fuck?
You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
I don't think I'll be doing much of anything when I'm dead, mate.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
What?
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
He sounds fab.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Oh, this is really happy.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction, with my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Well, it's been fun.
And your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Staying long?
Okay, well, I'll just go fuck myself. What's this? Hello.
Read the latest report?
I don't know you.
Okay, I don't know you either.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves.
Fair
Town's
enough.
already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man.
I don't
You
know,
want to talk to
mate.
Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
I don't have any duties.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
Coming right up.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying. So, okay. What can I sell? You want some alcohol? You want some... Wait, I don't know if I'm gonna need this shit. I should probably wear this. Why have I got so much mining gear? Right, sell junk. Do I have junk? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thanks.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice. Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay, well, that's great.
And there's no need for you to pry either.
Okay, well, I'll just go fuck myself then.
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
That's sad.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Okay. What's this?
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Oh, you are so plagued.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
That's depressing as fuck.
Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Whoa. I have already killed a man today. But okay, I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Why is everyone so scared of the vicar?
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
We should keep our voices down.
Hello, hi.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Wow.
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Yeah, I'm a
Cross them
total
off and bring me
badass.
their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
What the fuck are the acceptable margins of curiosity?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
No. Not at all. I don't really want to.
I am obliged to warn you against forming acquaintanceships, friendships, partnerships, or any felicitous relationship with a wanted criminal.
But that's my favorite kind of relationship.
Of our referral program. For every criminal you refer to the authorities, the board will reward you.
Yeah, but I'm not a cunt.
I'm obliged to remind you that questioning the veracity of the board's orders is a punishable offense. Consider this your last warning.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Something to report?
Wait,
Interesting jumpsuit you've got. And by interesting, I mean suspiciously reminiscent of contraband.
Oh, get off of my dick. My god, you're as annoying as normal policemen.
Wish we had some better rations.
Nothing I could do about that.
What's in here? What are you? What is this? Hello? Whose house is this?
about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us?
Move along.
Wilson deserted.
I'll just go fuck myself then.
Ran off.
The fuck is this? The fuck? Ooh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna don't mind me.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
Humans.
It's food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
Are
She's
you?
expecting saltuna
And there's
of a certain
corpses.
size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
There's corpses going missing. You eating corpses?
Seems we've got a guest.
Yeah, hi.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up.
She
I
did.
do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You're annoying me already, sir.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I can't help noticing you're in a fucking bowler hat.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Alright, give me the information.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
That sounds sus as fuck.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
So you want me to steal electricity or power from these people?
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Well, I don't work for you.
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them.
I wasn't planning
My
to.
hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town.
That's
Before you go to the
manipulative.
plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab.
Okay.
Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Yeah.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. I am asking you to help us survive. Edgewater needs more workers or we will collapse. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Come on, Em.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah, I guessed.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
So he's a narcissist.
It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
The fucking vicar. I keep hearing about him.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. What's in there? What's in there?
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Okay. Where the fuck am... How do I get a map up? This? A. Okay. I have to clip people's fingers. A cache. Alright, let me do this before I fuck off. Is this where the vicar lives? It looks very vicary.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Mm-hmm. Never trust a vicar. Hello.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
I don't.
And Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town. Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here.
Oh, you should see me in
Except
real
for Miss
life.
Holcomb,
I've got the dead
who,
going
for some reason,
right behind the
doesn't seem
eyes.
to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place.
Can you
I
blame
must
them?
double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out.
You're welcome.
It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Oh god, you're gonna start a cult, aren't you?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Mm-hmm.
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything.
Okay.
The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace.
Also,
No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
what about free will? Oh, I don't really care. That seems unlikely.
I would love to discuss the finer points of my religion with you. Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't.
God forbid.
Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
I'm already falling asleep.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb?
What?
Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
It's probably because you're creepy as
I can't
fuck.
imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and lived beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons.
Okay.
Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
I think it... apparently I don't have the intelligence to say that.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Oh, that just seems manipulative.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
It's fine. I'm a pro.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty of hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale.
Okay.
However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Oh, it's marauders. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Mm-hmm.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'm deadly serious.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Fine.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I'm sure. Because there's so much else to do in this godforsaken town. Have I gotta like convince people to like pay for their graves? What is this? Salt tuna cannery, the only source of protein a busy worker needs. Can you imagine just living on tuna? Oh my god. Hey, morning, welcome to the stream. Hey,
When I was
dude.
little, we get
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months.
What's wrong
Guess
with
the
living on
boss finally
tuna?
came to his
Can you
senses.
imagine just living? That's the
You
only
know this
thing you
one
can
that
eat.
crunches?
It's just tuna.
Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What?
I'm talking about mechanical soldier.
I'm not a soldier.
Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Okay.
Just my luck. I asked for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk.
Yeah, the only thing,
All right.
apparently.
Listen
What I've seen so
real
far.
close. Auto-mechanicals.
Yeah, I get that.
Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about.
Yeah, I like
firing
tuna,
at the
but if it was
birds,
the only thing that you could ever eat, oh
orchestrating
my
their
god.
uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I'll probably be doing a fucking side quest, mate, honestly. I don't know.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Some tuna cans, mostly. Some
Oh, thank
spacer's
God.
chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
No, you wouldn't. Pay me, motherfucker.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved
Any chance I
town.
can get a follow back trying to
The
grow my
scout
toes?
must
I didn't
not be
realise you were
permitted to
following me.
return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then
Oh, you
report
can
back.
follow me for a while, yeah. There you go.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsection.
You're welcome.
I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Of course.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did.
Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you with its murderous oculars. Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its enemy. First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Mm-hmm. Your lives seem so meaningful. Where the fuck is this leading me? Over here? Okay, let's take him back to Silas.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, extort him. That's exactly what I meant. At least he's honest.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad's...
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Indeed.
Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer, brochures 1 through 5, courtesy of the Spacer's Choice
He
Department of
kinda
Career
looks like
Development.
one of the Collins, what's his name? The dad.
Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here.
Mm-hmm.
I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months.
No.
I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
So flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
That... Okay.
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work.
Okay. Well, I need to go in here. If you don't mind if I will close this door. Am I gonna get in trouble for stealing? What am I supposed to be fucking looking for back here? This? Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of space destroys property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body right. Just dig around and pry them out. Or sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Wiggle your eyebrows. Mm-hmm. Am I gonna get in shit for stealing this? You wouldn't tell, would you? You would. You probably would. Anyway, let's go find Phyllis. Where the fuck is Phyllis? Where the fuck is Phyllis? This way? Is she in the church? Is she upstairs? Is she this way? What's in here? Phyllis! Where the fuck are you? Hi. Okay, she's not this way. Wait, maybe it's... Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the arse. I love how they just don't care that I'm running around with a gun. They're just like, yeah, it seems about right. Where the fuck is... What do you mean, vending machine discovered? Is she up here? Where the fuck is Phyllis? I'm so confused. Phyllis, tell me, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Where the fuck is she? Phyllis!
You the new worker?
No.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Fuck off. I don't work for you.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart.
Okay.
Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Wow.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, well, you were an absolute peach. Let me just go and extort this barber. Selling teeth, are we?
What can I do for you?
Mm-hmm.
You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now.
Mm-hmm.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
I mean...
are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
Okay.
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime.
Mm-hmm.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect.
Oh, yeah.
I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with the suicide.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait, what's my reputation like? Okay, neutral with everyone. Hey Silas, you wanna dig up some corpses? Hey Bob.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Not a clue. Can't see myself.
Yeah? What about him? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Or he's in the cannery being canned.
Let me know if you find anything. Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble. Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you?
No. Okay, what have I got to do? Collect fingers. Wait, it says return to... I did return to Silas. Hello.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Yeah, I don't get pay me.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported.
No.
I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
Wow, everyone here is insufferable. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? This way.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think
Wow.
she's jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
What the fucking hell? We're crossing the river. What is this? What is... Oh. Oh. Why do they all dress like fucking clowns? Oh, it was a dog. What were you doing here? What were you looking for? Anything good? What's this? Okay.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Security, but
Here they come!
Here, who comes? Why are they attacking us?
protest searching for unauthorized.
Hell, they took some bullets, didn't they? Was there a way to not piss them off? Okay, let's try this again.
Incoming!
What the flying fuck? I can't repair it. Great. What's this? Killed a mega creature. Okay. Well, I hope you don't mind if I just... What is that? What is that? Tartar sauce. Okay. Tartar sauce. That's clever. It's clever. Alright, well, I'm going to sleep for 6 hours. And then there has to be a way for us to get in there without pissing off all of those robots. There has to be. Three. That'll do.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Unexpected. Searching
Here
for
they come.
Nope, they just come to you anyway. Okay. Wow, that's great. Hit it with what? Okay, that's less. Genuinely have no fucking idea how to patch the armor right now. Okay, I'm just trying to do my best. How are you still alive? You've got to have a weak spot, right? Right, well, I'm out of ammo, so that's great. Oh, were they not expecting us? I'm so confused. Excuse you. How the fuck do I switch? Not that way. Is Pavati dead? Where is she? Finally, man. Space's choice found a flaw in you. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Plasma weakness. Getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma damage. Great. Fuck it.
Okay, gone quiet.
I think we killed them all. I don't want to rob them. Everyone's fucking dead.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
System. Unexpected performing and
What do you mean can't use anything back? What the fuck? I have no ammo, so good luck, karate. How do I switch weapons?
Wake up!
Wait, shouldn't we speak to her? I don't feel good about this.
Something you need?
Yeah, where is everyone?
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh, that sucks.
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
Oh my god.
So when I was born, I got sent here.
Completely forgot this chair reclines.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Okay. Wait. Deliver a message to a woman named Adelaide McDevitt before you head to the geothermal plant. Oh, motherfucker. You telling me I could have not wasted all this time? I'm not diverting power without speaking to her. I thought she was here. You fuck off as well. How the hell do we get out of here? Oh my god. Where is she? It says in there. I don't want to go to the... Where it... Oh my god, that's so annoying. Where would she be? I guess we follow these. Where is that taking power to? I've got no fucking ammo. I'm roaming around in the goddamn wild. I don't know how to switch weapons. How the hell do I switch weapons? That's not it. You know what? It's fine. I don't care. You know what?
You can see the whole world from here.
This better not be the whole world. If this is the entire map, then the fuck? Is this it? Is this where you're all living? Hello? Oh, no. I don't have ammo. Shit. Shit! Just, I can't do shit. I can't do shit. I genuinely can't do shit. What the fuck am I saying? What? How do you leave? Oh my god. Why is this game such a tosser? No, I'm just giving myself a shitload of this fucking stuff. Oh my god, stop it! I have literally 2 bullets. Oh. Seriously, load slower. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No. Load. Fuck. Fuck. What I say was this one? Let me just check. Okay, I can't go back any further than that. Why did... Oh my god. The controls on this annoy me. I don't know if it's just because I've not got the hang of it yet, but... Tell me how these are all equipped, but I can't switch between them. Makes no goddamn sense. And where is this bitch? Deliver a message to a woman named Adelaide McDevitt before you head to the geothermal plant. Yeah, exactly. Where the fuck is she? I can't fucking talk to someone. I don't know where they are. Wait. Geothermal. Yeah, so where is she? The fuck do you mean? I don't want to reroute power without actually fucking speaking to her. Oh my god. Is it the lack of sleep doing this to me? Don't know what the fuck that is. got to be a world map, right? What is this? Transport wreckage. Is it this? Where the fuck is she? Oh. That would have made things so much fucking easier. This is what happens when you have insomnia. Your brain does not fucking work.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Where the fuck are you? Oh, hello.
I don't know you. Whatever you're
Don't know
looking
you
for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest. I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Me and Zoe have that in common.
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere. What is it?
Okay, well, I will do that. Hello.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles,
Yeah, I'm
there's
not
water.
taking their
Leave them at the gates.
electricity.
You're welcomed here.
Any
No.
questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I haven't.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
What do you think?
Where are we headed?
Fucking tree, move out of the way. Oh my god. Can everyone move? How the hell do I get out of here?
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Hey, I got time. I'll help if I can.
Okay. Why the fuck could I steal a poster? Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Chris talk about the marauder threat, bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted their heads on the enemies of spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organised. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some Adrena time too. Everybody loves Adrena time. Even Marauders, right? I got odds. Those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of Adrena time before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Okay. No more edgewater for me, no more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves, yes ma'am, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake. I was hated the cannery just because I got sick, everybody gets sick, but okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much Adrena time, is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Right, so is she an addict? Okay, hold on. Alright, let me do this first. I don't know much about this little town, but for the people. And we're gonna get everyone killed. No plant means no jobs, means everyone's redundant.
The control room should be off to the right. Hope we're doing the right thing.
Bitch, same. Didn't I kill you already? Redirect power. Activate all 3 electrical track switches. Of course, it would never be easy, would it?
3
God.
switches. That'll be easy enough.
Mm-hmm. Except I have no fucking ammo. Stimulant. Was that lube? What is this? What's the fucking password? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Someone mowing the lawn? Yeah, okay. Bloody hell. I don't know what the fucking password is. Oh, okay. Oh, it does it automatically. Alright then. That's great. I have 10 bullets. I have 10 bullets! So stupid.
Peep for me.
Security patrol initiated.
Get ready.
System up.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
unable to take me.
Hey.
Not real. You're not real.
Who is talking to us? Okay, well, I'm not dealing with that shit right now.
Processing. Investigate. Oh. Running security control.
Right. Where the hell is this last one?
Not real. You're not real.
Oh my god. What do you mean, barred? Open the fucking door. Stim had him. Do my fucking head him. I don't know if this is gonna load me in.
System.
Here they come.
Investigate. Unexpected. All performing an area sweep now.
send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
And we'll deal with that.
System. Unexpected sweeping the air.
Incoming!
Unauthorized service.
You're a pain in the ass. Fuck. Where the fuck is this last one?
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I
don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
I don't want to be involved in either, honestly.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
My God. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Like, I want to do the botanical laboratory, but I don't know how it's going to affect. I hope that was the right decision.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they don't care much for me. That's on account of how I never met her. It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
I hate that I just sided with the fucking...
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean?
Fuck it, let's see what we've just done. Can I shut this down? No? Okay, I'll just go fuck myself then. Oh god. I don't feel good about that decision. I feel like both decisions were shit. That's how you switch. Oh my god, all this time.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
One of us want to go see what happened?
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing.
cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
I
I've been
fucking
grinding them
knew
up with my
it.
fertilizer for
I
years.
fucking knew it. I knew it.
Don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
I mean, let me go have a word with him. She's a bit insane, but she's got the spirit. And I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain, I've got a feeling in my gut that they're currently putting corpses into the fucking tuna. So, I think it's going to be a shit choice either way. Let's go talk to this bell end anyway.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some.
That doesn't make me like you
freelancer,
anymore.
but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
That's bullshit.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
How are you all not dead?
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
I really hope she's not a fucking psychopath, and I've just put a psychopath in control because, oh lord. Is she the lesser of two evils? I don't know. Guess we'll fucking find out, or maybe we won't. What do you think?
Where are we headed?
Okay, you don't think much, that's fine. Adelaide, I swear to God, if you become some weird culty dictator grinding up humans like that haven't died of natural causes, and you don't fucking stick to your guns, and I swear to God I'll come back and kill you. Believe me, I will.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna go back to my ship. Hopefully I haven't fucked up all your lives. Good luck. What do you think about this situation?
That was a
Anything?
good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
She's adorable.
Nice.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
I can come back, surely. Yeah. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can come back. Either way, I'm meant to be speedrunning the main quest line. You can be both admired and feared by the same faction. They are not mutually exclusive.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Okay. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath. Science, that's how. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way
Science.
to Stellar Bay. If you have
Science,
any questions,
bitch. Okay.
come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Well, at least I can sleep in this game, because I can't in real fucking life. Oh, look how pretty. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Terra 2. This one. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Thank you. Speak to Gladys on the groundbreaker. Okay.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, I'm gonna save this here because I've already done 3 hours of this, but I will be coming back to it and just trying to focus on the main quest line. Like, I won't. I'm trying my hardest not to get sidetracked by any side quests, but I don't know how big this game actually is. It's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I am going to end this here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me, and yeah, see you soon. Love you. Bye.